It's so easy to think of self-development as some kind of finish line we have to cross. But what if it's actually the journey itself? This is about way more than just self-improvement. It's really the foundation for building a life of success, happiness, and genuine strength. So let's explore that journey to excellence together. And that really brings us to the big question, doesn't it? It's a question we all have to ask ourselves. And look, this isn't about being perfect, not at all. It's just about being ready to unlock the potential that's already sitting right there inside of you. This journey is how we do it. So let's get started. Every great journey kicks off with a call to adventure. For us, that call begins with really getting a handle on what this path of self-development, this whole self-building thing, truly is. Now, the real key here, the phrase to hang on to, is continuous process. This is not a one-and-done deal. It's not about reading a single book or taking one course and then you're fixed. Nope. It's a holistic approach, a lifelong commitment to improving all the integrated parts of who you are. Okay, so to make this feel less abstract, let's break it down into 4 core parts. It all starts with self-awareness. Really knowing your own strengths, your weaknesses, and what you stand for. From there, you need goal setting, which gives you a direction, a why. Then comes skill acquisition, which is basically gathering the tools you'll need for the road ahead. And finally, there's emotional development, which is all about managing your inner world so you can better navigate the outer one. See how they all build on each other? So how do we actually get started? Well, before you head out on any adventure, you've got to pack your kit, right? For this journey, your 2 most essential pieces of gear are a deep sense of self-awareness and some crystal clear goals. Think of self-awareness as both your map and your compass. Seriously. Without understanding what makes you tick, your own motivations, your values, your blind spots, any goal you set is really just a shot in the dark. This is the absolute first step, and it guides every single decision you'll make from here on out. And this right here shows you the power of a clear goal. Just look at the difference. Vague wishes like, I want to be better, well, they don't really lead anywhere, do they? But a SMART goal, one that's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, that gives you a real destination. It transforms a fuzzy desire into a plan you can actually follow. All right, so you have your map and your destination. Now you need the strength and the energy to actually make the journey. And that strength comes from 3 fundamental pillars that support everything else you do: your mind, your body, and your habits. And these 3 things, they're not separate boxes to check off a list. They are deeply, deeply interconnected. If you neglect one, believe me, the others will start to weaken. A sharp mind needs a healthy body. And both of them are kept going by the power of consistent positive habits. Let's take a look at how to build up each one. Your mind is the engine for your development, and you have to keep it fueled. This means you gotta be intentional about learning. Read widely, not just stuff you already agree with. Go acquire new practical skills. And maybe one of the most underrated skills, practice active listening. You can learn so much just from the experiences of others. And of course, you can't have a powerful engine running on low-quality fuel. The mind-body connection, it's not just a nice saying, it's a biological fact. A good diet gives you sustained energy, physical activity is a proven mood booster, and sleep, well, getting enough sleep is completely non-negotiable if you want mental clarity and the ability to learn. Okay, let's be real for a minute. No great journey is a straight line, is it? The path of self-development is filled with challenges and roadblocks. But you know what? Being prepared for them is half the battle. So let's talk about the common ones and how to navigate the terrain. Think of this chart as your practical guide for getting through those tough spots. Procrastination, the absolute enemy of progress. The trick is to break massive goals into tiny little tasks. Use the 5-minute rule. Just do it for 5 minutes. For the fear of failure, you gotta reframe it. It's not failure, it's feedback. It's data you can use to learn. When you catch yourself comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel, just consciously pull your focus back to your own path. And if your commitment is slipping, find someone to hold you accountable. For every common challenge, there's a practical strategy. And this quote, this just captures the perfect antidote to that comparison trap. Your journey is yours alone. The only benchmark that truly matters is your own progress. Are you a little bit better today than you were yesterday? That's the only question worth asking. So let's wrap this up with one central idea. The journey of self-development, it's not just another task on your to-do list. It is, without a doubt, the most important project you will ever work on. So why does this matter so much? Because when you invest in yourself, the returns show up absolutely everywhere. When you improve your character and your skills, it elevates your career, it deepens your relationships, and it fundamentally increases your overall happiness and satisfaction with life. It's a ripple effect.
I love this way of looking at it. You are an artist, and your character is the masterpiece that you are sculpting. And what does that require? Patience, persistence, a clear vision. Every small positive thing you do is another strike of the chisel, shaping you into the person you truly want to be.
You know the saying, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So the final question is really just for you. Looking at everything we've talked about, awareness, goals, mind, body, what is that one small step you're going to take today to start sculpting your masterpiece?